Welcome to today's deep dive. Our mission today is to decode a highly technical product page from HDTV Supply.
Yeah, we're looking specifically at a piece of commercial audio and video equipment.
Right, the Intelix FLX-BI4 input card. And at first glance, the source material reads exactly like what it is an audio-video technician's shopping list.
Oh, absolutely. It is dense.
But our goal for you today is to translate this spec sheet. We want to reveal the hidden architecture behind those massive, perfectly synced TV displays you see out in the real world.
Because it really is a fascinating piece of hardware once you get past all the raw specs. You know, when you look at how these massive commercial video systems actually function, you start to see the physical and, well, the logistical problems they are engineered to solve.
Okay, let's unpack this. If you look closely at the product description, there is a specific detail that sets the stage for why this device even exists. It notes that this card is specifically ideal for installations requiring long HDMI runs.
Right, which is a major hurdle.
I mean, anyone who has ever tried routing even a 50-foot HDMI cable through a ceiling or a conduit knows it is a complete nightmare.
The total nightmare.
They're incredibly bulky, they're expensive, and the signal degrades significantly over distance. I just can't imagine trying to scale that up for, say, a massive 10,000 square foot sports bar.
Oh, you wouldn't want to. The sheer cost of proprietary heavy-gauge copper AV cables would ruin the budget before you even bought the displays. What's fascinating here is how the commercial industry bypasses that exact problem using HD-based technology.
HDBaseT.
Yeah, so this specific Intelix card completely eliminates the need for massive, thick HDMI cables. Instead, it relies on standard Cat5e or Cat6 Ethernet runs.
Which makes a huge difference economically. Pulling standard twisted pair cable is something low-voltage contractors do every single day.
Every day. It's affordable, it's flexible, and it terminates easily right on site. Think of this Intelix card as a highly efficient commercial translator.
A translator, I like that.
Yeah, it takes all that heavy, bulky HDMI data and packages it into a nimble format that can just sprint down a standard network cable. Through that single wire, this card can send pristine 1080p video alongside up to 8 channels of high-end audio.
Including lossless formats like Dolby Digital True HD.
Exactly. And it can push all of that up to 70 meters.
That's 229 feet.
229 feet away without dropping a single frame.
Which is incredible when you think about the physical logistics of a large commercial space. And this card isn't just a simple one-to-one adapter either. It features 4 separate RJ45 inputs on a single modular unit. And here's where it gets really interesting.
On the control signals.
Right. It doesn't just pass the audio and video feeds, it also embeds RS-232 and bidirectional IR control signals right alongside the media.
And that is a massive logistical win.
Yeah.
Passing RS-232 and IR over the same line means technicians can remotely control the source media players and the destination screens straight from the main equipment rack.
They don't have to run a secondary control network.
Exactly. It is entirely centralized.
It's just highly practical. You don't have bartenders running around with infrared remotes trying to point them at 40 different ceiling-mounted displays. It's all managed from one spot.
If we connect this to the bigger picture, that level of rock-solid reliability and centralized control explains exactly why a business gladly pays the $1,343.16 price tag for this specific card.
Yeah, that price tag makes perfect sense now.
It is a critical bridge in a much larger commercial ecosystem. This input card is designed to slide directly into heavy-duty matrix switchers, like the FLX-3D232.
And we should probably clarify how that matrix switcher actually functions in this setup. It essentially acts as the central brain of the entire operation, right?
That's a great way to put it. A matrix switcher is the traffic cop. You might have a dozen different satellite boxes, media players, and digital signage servers sitting in a centralized rack.
Right.
The matrix switcher allows you to route any of those inputs to any output.
Right.
Like sending the local sports game to the main projector while sending news feeds to the screens over the bar.
And the FLX-BI4 input card is what makes it possible to pull all those distant feeds cleanly into that central brain.
Precisely.
And looking at the source material, the supplier behind this hardware, HDTV Supply, clearly caters to that high-stakes commercial environment. They are boasting 25 years in the business, and they back up the hardware with a 2-year warranty and free lifetime tech support.
Which is exactly the kind of safety net an integrator needs when they're installing thousands of dollars of infrastructure.
Oh, and I noticed their tech support options remarkably still include fax.
Fax.
Yeah, which is a fun little nod to their 25-year tenure.
You honestly have to appreciate the commitment to legacy communication there. So what does this all mean? Well, for you, it means that The next time you walk into a massive sports bar or a corporate lobby with dozens of perfectly synced screens playing flawlessly, you will know the secret.
You'll know it's not magic.
Right, you'll know that it is not some proprietary magical wire
Yeah.
making it happen. It is standard network cables and hidden workhorse hardware like the FLX-BI4 doing all the heavy lifting behind the scenes. It definitely gives you a new appreciation for the infrastructure hidden in the walls. And this raises an important question. Since the commercial AV world already heavily relies on standard Ethernet cables to completely bypass the strict distance limitations of HDMI, how long will it be until standard network cables completely replace HDMI in our everyday home entertainment setup?